Hi, my name is Adrian Nelson, and I created this clip for you to help you prepare for your regression hypnosis session with me. You can also use this track if you're going to have a regression hypnosis session with someone else. The benefit of this clip is that every time you go into trance, you go a little bit deeper. So if you plan on having a session with me or with someone else, if you listen to this track maybe once a day, just before you start your day, or maybe before you end your day, it will really help you to become accustomed to easing into the state of trance, into the state of relaxation, which will really enhance your session by the time you actually have the session. The wonderful thing about listening to this session a couple of times is that you get accustomed to my voice. And as you become accustomed to my voice, by the time we have our session, it just beautifully resonates with you. You only want to listen to the session if it's safe for you to relax, if it's safe for you to calm down. So don't listen to this track while you are driving, or you're operating heavy machinery, or you are doing something that requires your full presence and your full concentration. This session will help you to just ease down and to just relax and to just release some of the tension that we might have taken on through the process of life. So if you're ready, I'd like you to take in a nice deep breath with me. Then we just let that breath go. And on the next in-breath, we breathe just a little bit deeper. Notice that space of quiet after the out-breath. And I want you to envision or to imagine that you've got a ball of light that's above your head. Beautiful white ball of light, a ball of peace and harmony and tranquility. And as you are focusing on this beautiful ball of this peace and this light and this harmony and tranquility above your head, allow it to just gently start easing down. Just very gently start easing down, starting to touch the top of your head and just circling around the scalp, down the back of the neck, and all the way around through the ears and in through the forehead, releasing tension. Letting go of that worries that the world places on us sometimes. Allowing that relaxation to ease down in through your eyebrows, all the way into the back of your eyes, in through the eye sockets and into those tiny little muscles in the back of your eyes. Let it just be filled with light and filled with peace and filled with harmony and filled with tranquility. And let it just roll down forward, just ease down forward into your cheekbones, down your nose, down the side of your face. Just allow the beautiful light to ease into your upper lip, all the way into your lower lip, down to your chin and your jaw and your tongue. Let that light, that beautiful light of peace and relaxation and harmony and tranquility, let it fill all the tiny little taste buds on your tongue and roll forward, down your neck and through your throat, releasing expression, enhancing that inner communication with yourself, that verbiage which determines your conscious experience of life. Allow that light to flow into your shoulders, relaxing and releasing them, letting go of the heavy burdens that you are carrying on your shoulders and that you maybe needed to carry throughout your life on your shoulders. Allowing that relaxation to flow down your arms, through your upper arms, through those muscles, relaxing those muscles, through the elbows, unlocking, releasing and letting go, and through the forearms and into all the tiny little bones and muscles of the wrist. Let that light just flow through it and in through the hands and the tips of your fingers. And feel that beautiful tingling sensation at the tips of your fingers. That is your own energy that you are feeling there. And now bringing our attention back to our shoulders. Allow that light to gather at the back of your neck, to a little spot at the back of your neck. And now allow that light at the back of your neck to start trickling down your spine, all the way through your spine, through your vertebrae, unlocking and releasing, unlocking tension, unlocking worry, unlocking fear, unlocking concerns. Just allow it to flow down, all the way down your spine, like a drop of water flowing down the center of a leaf. Whichever way it does, it is absolutely perfect. Floating towards the tip of the spine and reaching the tip of the spine, and that light just sitting there at the tip of the spine for a moment. It's taking a nice deep breath together. And as you release that breath, let that light shoot all the way up your back, relaxing your entire back all at once. Releasing that breath, relaxing the muscles. Become aware of the chair or the bed or the surface that is supporting your body, and really ease into that support, ease into that comfort. Shift the body around if you feel that you'd like to do so in order to relax even more beautifully. That's right. Now let's bring our attention back to our shoulders. Allow that light to flow down in through the chest, filling your entire chest with light, with peace, with harmony, with tranquility, with calm, with a gentle ease, like a refreshing breath of wind, gently flowing across your face, bringing relief, bringing peace, bringing calm, bringing harmony, expanding tranquility. Allow that light to flow in through the center of your heart, filling that heart with light and peace and harmony and tranquility. Imagine or vision or become aware of every drop of blood that is flowing through your heart, that is filled with a beautiful light. And it's flowing to all parts of your body, releasing tension, bringing love, unlocking talents and skills that may have been dormant within you, that you may not even have been aware of having. Talents and skills that you acquired in this lifetime and in other lifetimes, through your beautiful journey as a soul traveling through consciousness. And now let's bring our attention back to the center of the heart and allow that light to start spreading outwards everywhere around you. Allow that light to radiate to the front and to the back and to the left and to the right and up and down, so that everywhere around you, where you are observing, all you become aware of is beautiful light, beautiful peace, harmony and tranquility. Find yourself being inside of this beautiful space of light, like a bubble of light or a cocoon of light. And in the space where you are, which is a beautiful safe space, let's welcome in all of that which to you signifies happiness, joy, love, light, support, safety, kindness. You can welcome in your guides, your soul family, your angels, your spirit guides, and all of that which to you signifies wonderful universal support and safety. And as you allow this beautiful light inside of this space where you are to glow up in a space that's maybe even more beautiful than white, let's begin to release all of that within you that is not in fuller support and full alignment of your greatest good. All the parts that you are consciously aware of, but also the parts that you are not consciously aware of. Just allow that to float and ease away from you. Let's release from our consciousness. Let's release from our subconsciousness. Let's release from the body, from the muscles, from the intestines, from the molecules, from your cells, from your DNA, from your emotions, from your energy. Simply release all of that which is not serving your greatest good. Allow yourself to feel the relief as you do. And the more you release, the more positivity you are able to take on. And the more positivity you are able to take on, the more you are able to release. And just allow this process to flow. Allow yourself to really enjoy this process. This is your special time with life, with love, with the infinite potential that you have been born as. Know that you are worthy. Know that you are born worthy. And as you move through the process of life, you become more so. Any sounds that you might hear on my side, or any sounds that you might hear on your side, simply allow those to relax you more. As you allow yourself to ease into this beautiful level of relaxation. Let's bring our attention back to the center of our heart. And let's allow this light to continue to float downwards. Unlocking the ribcage, in through the abdomen, unknotting worries and concerns and fears. And maybe patterns of self-protection that you have taken on throughout this lifetime that may have been very necessary at other times, but is no longer necessary for you now. Simply allow that to float away from you. Release deep-rooted pain, deep-rooted fear, deep-rooted anger. Simply allow it to leave the space of light in which you are. Hand over to the universe, to lovingly accept that energy, and to change it into beautiful light. So as you go forward into life, you may experience this energy coming back into your life as miracles and blessings and synchronicities. And just events and occasions and people and times that make your heart smile and makes your cells sparkle. Let's allow this light to continue floating down from your abdomen in through your hips, unlocking and releasing and letting go. Easing down through your upper legs, through those muscles, relaxing those muscles, through the knees, relaxing and letting go. Down into the muscles of your calves. Let go of that tension. Circling around into your shins, lighting up. Let that light flow down into the tiny muscles of your ankles, relaxing you. Through your feet and through your toes. And so now every part of your body from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes is filled with beautiful love and light and relaxation. And now we're going to go a little bit deeper. From the soles of your feet, allow that light to travel downwards. Down and down, more and more. Down into the earth. Feel the earth caressing you, hugging you, giving you love. Let's give gratitude for this planet that is floating through space and is kept safe by a higher source that only wants the greatest good for you. The same source that is keeping all the planets in orbit is also enabling you to breathe, for the blood to flow through your body, for your heart to beat, for your cells to regenerate. This energy is here to serve you in abundantly positive ways only, for your greatest good. So open your heart to it. Allow your consciousness to keep on easing down into comfort and to peace. Become aware of a beautiful white light at the center of the earth. This is the heart of the earth. And this light is here to support your journey, to ground you, to keep you safe, to keep your body safe. The beautiful vessel that is making it possible for your soul to have a human experience of life. Allow your consciousness to ease down towards this light at the center of the earth. Down and down, more and more. Feeling yourself becoming lighter as you do so. Moving towards this light. Connecting with this light at the center of the earth. Connecting with the heart of the earth. Connecting with grounding. Connecting with peace. Connecting with protection. Connecting with kindness and love. Connecting with light. Experience that beautiful connection between yourself and the earth. And now let's bring that upwards. So we start moving our consciousness back up towards the body, moving past the roots of the deepest trees, and moving past the roots of the plants, and moving past the roots of the grass, and moving through the earth and through the grass and into the soles of the feet, and all the way up the legs, the lower legs, the knees, the upper legs, through those muscles, through the hips, all the way up the back, and from the hips all the way up through the stomach, through the abdomen, unknotting and releasing and letting go of any tension that might still be left in this area, all the way through into the heart space. And now from that heart space, let's expand that light. Let's expand that safety, that grounding, that protection, knowing that the entire universe is here to support you, to love you, to guide you. And now let's move our consciousness a little bit upwards. My voice continues to travel all the way with you. As you travel from the heart space through the throat area, through the mind, all the way up into the sky, past the sun and the moon and the stars and the planets, into the universe and out of the universe into the multiverse, and out of the multiverse into that beautiful space of pure light, pure love, pure potential. This is the space from which you come. This is the space of source of all. This is the space of divine light and unconditional love, from which you as a soul of consciousness took the decision for the greatest good of all to incarnate into human form. Connect with that light. Connect with that space. Connect with that love. Allow your heart to open. Feel that unconditional love flowing through you. And now let's bring that light down. From the space of light into the multiverse, and from the multiverse into the universe, and past the planets and past the stars and the moon and the sun, and all the way down, in through the mind again, all the way down through the throat, unlocking and releasing expression into the heart space. And now let's expand that light outwards. Expand light from your heart, expand love from your heart. Allow all of who you are to connect with that light. Feel the lightness, the peace and the support. You may imagine that all this light around you is almost like a gentle white cloud. And as you observe it, you yourself is transformed into a beautiful gentle white cloud. And you are merging with that light until there is no more separation between you and the love. All of who you are is simply light, is simply peace, harmony and tranquility. And from the space, Welcome into your life solutions, blessings, miracles. Just because we do not know what the solution is does not mean that the solution does not exist. Let's open ourselves to experience that beautiful light. Allow the solutions to come to you, to unfold in your life easily and effortlessly in ways that serve your greatest good only. And allow it to release from yourself, from the parts that you know and from the parts that are so deeply rooted that you do not know about them. All of that which is not in alignment with your greatest good. Taking on love, taking on light, unlocking potential within you, talents and skills, releasing all of that which is not in full alignment with that. And if you want to, you can make a decision right now, from this moment onwards, stepping into the rest of your life. You are opening yourself to all the beauty that life has available for you. Opening yourself to abundance, prosperity, love, kindness, solutions, miracles, blessings, universal support for your greatest good. You can decide that you would release all of that which is not in full support of your greatest good, and you can accept that all of this will take place in a way that is kind towards you, that is easing towards you, where you gain the knowledge that you require, or maybe meet the people that you need to know, long before you even realize this is necessary in your life. So when the need arises, you are fully prepared. You can open yourself to work proactively with the essence of life, for you are an expression of the essence of life. And if you accept it for yourself, let's take a nice deep breath together. Savor that breath and release all of that which is not in full alignment of your greatest good. And for a moment, let's just enjoy this beautiful moment together for a minute. And now let's get ready to leave this space. Let's get ready to come back to full consciousness, to fully benefit from the work that we have done here together. I'm going to count from 1 to 10. On the count of 10, you will find yourself being fully present, fully conscious, completely energized, ready to benefit and live your greatest experience of life from the work that we have done here together. So 1, taking a nice deep energizing breath. 2, let's feel the hands, let's feel the fingers, let's move them around, let's move the arms. 3, let's move the shoulders. 4, let's stretch out, really feel that spine, really feel that body. 4, let's feel the toes, let's feel the legs, let's move the feet. 5, getting ready to come back to your greatest experience of life. 6, getting very excited for how beautiful your life can be after this little session that we did here together, which is absolutely amazing. 7, let's maybe even rub the eyes. Let's move the eyes around just a little bit. Let's move the head. Let's move the neck. Really feel that essence of life flowing through you. 8, let's move the arms. 9, and on the next count, you will find yourself being fully present, completely awake, completely energized, ready to live your greatest experience of life. And 10, being awake, fully awake right now, being fully present, knowing exactly who you are, knowing exactly where you are, ready to live your greatest experience of life. Namaste. Okay, so that is just a little bit of experience that I wanted to share with you guys for how it feels when we do go into the trance state. When you do have a session with me, we go a lot deeper than that, but you know, obviously with this being an online session, we can't really go all that deep. But I just wanted to give you an idea of what it is that regression hypnosis, what it feels like. And from my heart, wishing you all the best. My soul, acknowledging the greatness of your soul. Namaste. Love and light.